Now, from Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 this morning.
We are starting off our weather-worn day with a look at conditions on I-240 near downtown Asheville. Snow has been falling for hours now in Buncombe County, and you can see it obviously sticking to the road. Now to a higher view of Asheville, where you can see some flurries and gray skies. All morning long, we will have live team coverage across several counties. I'm Jay Siltzer. Good morning to you. First, let's check in with Megan Danahay and Ryan Coulter in the Weather Center. There is so much going on this morning.
There is. I mean, we're talking about snow, but in addition to that, we're talking about the potential for a little bit of a mix in there. And wind.
And wind. A lot going on this morning. And of course, we're going to continue to have team coverage all morning. Megan, you're kicking it off for us this morning, though.
Yeah, it's one of those days you just want to pack it in with a good book.
That's right.
Don't plan on going anywhere.
And it's a Sunday.
It is a Sunday, thankfully, and tomorrow a holiday as well. So as far as it's still going to be an impactful storm, but hopefully not a lot of people heading out today. We do have that weather-worn day. Again, the heavy snow is already going on. We're going to talk a little bit about a mixing in as we head through the late morning to early afternoon. This is what satellite and radar looks like right now, and you can see all that white, and you can see temperatures on here as well. Current temperatures are in the upper 20s. In Asheville, it's dropped to 27. We've been steadily going down over the last couple of hours. I'm going to stop this and we'll look at right now in Waynesville, where it's 26, and you can see snow falling there. Brevard. As you work your way into the upstate, the colors get a little bit darker. I think we're seeing some higher snow rates and maybe some sleet mixing in the upstate as well. And that's going to, again, cause really slick roads today. There's the big system. It's still back off to our west, so this is just getting started. We have a long day ahead of us. As far as potential snowfall, you can see there lower totals across the upstate because of more mixing. We'll see some higher totals, maybe 6 to 9 inches from Asheville to Canton to Cashers. And one of the things that we might see with this as well, as a little freezing rain mixes in, it would compact that snow, Ryan.
Yeah, you know, and that's one thing that we've been talking about. Regardless of how much snow you end up with, impacts are still the same across the area. And look at this snowy picture here. This is downtown Hendersonville this morning. Of course, a still shot there, but you get the idea. The roads are covered in that snow, and we're looking at some of the heaviest bands of moisture working in by later on in the morning time. That heavy wet snow is going to continue, and we are going to be looking for winds eventually starting to pick up. Temperatures today are really not going very far. Hazardous travel really all across the region. Stay off the roads if you can. Of course, we're continuing to track the latest all morning long.
All right, thank you both. We have teams in the field right now tracking conditions across western North Carolina. First, let's go live to Lauren Brigman in Buncombe County. How do things look there?
Good morning, Jay. The snow really coming down, and I can tell you it's really picked up within the last hour. We're here along Charlotte Street near downtown Asheville, and you can see that it's definitely sticking to the roads. Now, we just saw a city plow truck come through, and they are working to treat those roads. DOT crews are out as well. A lot of businesses, though, you'll find are going to be closed today, even gas stations. So we've seen a few cars out and about going very slowly on the roads, and so that's the advice if you do have to go to work, because you can just see underneath this it's starting to get packed down, and that can really make for slick conditions on the roadway. But it is starting to stick to elevated surfaces, the roadways, so you'll want to be careful out there this morning. The temperature about 28 degrees where we are. We're live in Asheville. Lauren Brigman, News 13.
Yeah, Lauren, 28 here at the station as well right now. Just stepped outside. We've already picked up 1.5 inches, and I've got my yardstick ready. Thanks so much. Let's head now to Henderson County, where News 13's Anjali Patel is standing by. Anjali?
Good morning, Jay. We are here on Upward Road in the Flat Rock area of Henderson County, just off I-26. If you can hear, there's actually a snowplow over there. It's working to clear this area. We started off this morning with some light flurries, but right now we have got full-blown snow, and it certainly is accumulating on the ground here. Jay, I heard you say you got a yardstick. I got a ruler as well, and it looks like we are at about 3 inches in some areas. It was 2 inches in other areas as well here in Flat Rock. This is some of that fluffy, packable stuff, so definitely good for some snowballs. So yeah, like I said, we've seen this snowplow clearing the area around here. Certainly got his work cut out for him, the guy operating that snowplow, because every time he seems to clear the parking lot here, a fresh layer forms. So just a lot a lot of snow constantly falling out here. And of course, we'll continue to keep you updated. Henderson County is under a localized state of emergency. And of course, we've reported that North Carolina as a whole is under a state of emergency as well. We'll send it back to you and check back in with you in a little bit.
All right, Anjali, thanks so much. Rex Hodge is in Waynesville this morning. Rex, how are things looking on the roads there?
Well, for folks who are wondering where winter was in December, it's here in mid-January for sure. You see the snow flying up here in Waynesville. I live a little bit farther away up in Maggie Valley and just a little bit of elevation, a little higher there. The snow initially very early this morning was on the roads. As I came into Waynesville, initially very early this morning, the roads were mainly just wet. But as you can see, the snow is falling very quickly right now, and it's accumulating very quickly as well. So as it falls, I would say the DOT was out with a pre-treating, and that helped initially, but the pace of the snow is such that it's really beginning to build up on the roadways right now. Very few drivers are out, and that's a good thing. Heeding the call to stay off the roads. They're very, very slick this morning, but a few drivers are out there giving it a go.
I guess it's getting kind of bad, really. I mean, it's going to be, I guess, kind of terrible from what I've heard.
Yep, this is going to be an all-day event, so that's pretty accurate. The roads are pretty terrible right now in terms of their slickness, but we will be here all morning long. A few places are open, like Waffle House. We'll tell you about that a little later as the news progresses. We'll be here live all morning. Reporting live from Waynesville, Rex Hodge, News 13.
Rex, thanks so much. And right now, let's check road conditions on I-26 in Asheville from our Hunter Subaru Skycam network. Things are looking quite snowy out there. That snow is falling right now at about a rate of 1 inch per hour here at the station, at least from what I've measured. And a look at the traffic maps in the Asheville area right now. Here's what we are seeing slowing across the area, especially the Beltway I-40 eastbound and westbound near Swannanoa. We've also heard this morning of some difficulty on the Saluda grade. That may well explain I-26 westbound, the yellow line there, coming into Hendersonville. One of the major concerns this morning, power outages. We are currently seeing a few outages in the Asheville area. Governor Roy Cooper has declared a state of emergency, which will help free up resources to address outages. Duke Energy officials estimate more than 700,000 customers could lose power. A hostage situation at a synagogue in Texas has come to an end. What we know this morning about the investigation. And this is a live look at Asheville through our Hunter Subaru Skycam network. Our Skywatch weather team is tracking your weather-worn day all morning. Stay here with us, 6:08.
Good Sunday morning to you. We're tracking snow across the mountains and across the upstate right now, with temperatures hovering below freezing in most locations. Current temperature in Asheville is 27. We've dropped to 26 in Waynesville. You can see when we stop the radar and show what's happening right now, 26 in Burnsville. We have 26 at Lake Lure, low 30s from Greenville to Clemson. So we're still seeing some snow falling in parts of the upstate. In fact, we have some reports in parts of the upstate from 2 to 3 inches of snow has already fallen in those areas. A report of 4 inches of snow in Candler right now. It's coming down at a pretty good clip too, at about 1 inch per hour. So as far as impacts through tomorrow, obviously roads are going to be very high as far as impact goes. The wind will be picking up as we head deeper into the morning and into the early afternoon. Could see some gusts up around 40 miles an hour, which of course could be a problem for power lines, trees across the upstate. Roads, of course, a very high impact there as well, but wind and ice in the upstate. In fact, when we take a quick look at that potential ice, you can see perhaps 1/4 to even 1/2 inch in spots around Spartanburg and out toward Lawrence, Union, up into the Charlotte area as well. So big impacts from this storm. We'll show you how it evolves across the region coming up here in just a few minutes.
Megan, thanks so much. This is a live look now in Hendersonville as the winter storm continues to hit western North Carolina. We have more team coverage in just a few minutes. Stay with us, 6:12.
Subaru.
New overnight, a hostage situation at a synagogue in Texas has now come to an end. All hostages are safe and the suspect is dead. Officials say rescue teams breached the Beth Israel synagogue around 9 o'clock last night. The suspect demanded the release of a Pakistani terrorist who's serving more than 80 years at the Carswell Air Force Base nearby. She had alleged ties to al-Qaeda and was convicted in 2010 of attempted murder of U.S. soldiers and FBI agents in Afghanistan. Synagogues across the country are now on high alert.
The entire Jewish world understands and knows about this incident. I've had many calls from Israel, and we are here to support the community in any way we can.
The White House and Department of Homeland Security were briefed on the situation throughout the day. Several local police departments, SWAT teams, and the FBI responded to the scene.
The winter storm is here. I'm News 13's Lauren Brigman. I'll have a live report from Asheville just ahead.
The follow
Good morning to you on this Sunday. Of course, meteorologist Ryan Coulter joining me early this morning. Ryan, we got our eyes on the radar.
Yeah, that's right. A lot going on this morning.
Yeah, radar and temperatures, because temperatures are key today. Right now, most of the area is starting below freezing, but we are going to see a little warmer air try and sneak in. It's already happening when you look out to the west, Andrews into Hayesville. We have temperatures in the upper 30s, so we are seeing a little bit of rain there, but you can see across the rest of the area. This is a 3-hour time lapse, and we've got a lot of snow falling, and it's snowing at a pretty good clip in spots like Hendersonville as well as Waynesville. This is the system, big area of low pressure back off to our west, and what's going to happen is it's going to pull in warmer air from the south, and that warmer air is going to give us a little bit more of a mixed precipitation as we get into the late morning through the early afternoon. And then as we go later in the day, more toward evening, we'll see a switch back over to snow. This is what it looks like on Futurecast. See how this warm air is trying to sneak in a little bit here? That may convert some of this snow in with a little bit of sleet or freezing rain. Most likely locations for that will be across the upstate, but in the mountains, we will see a little snow mixing with potentially freezing rain, maybe a little bit of sleet, which of course would kind of pack that snow down and certainly impact travel. Travel all across the region, just really not recommended today. This is as we head into midday. You can see the pink showing up here. That is, of course, the model's trying to figure out what kind of precipitation this is, and likely we'll see snow, again, mixing in with a little bit of freezing rain across the mountains, freezing rain across the upstate. We could see some pretty significant ice in parts of the upstate, going back out into the Piedmont and the eastern foothills as well. Now, as that warm nose kind of shifts off to the east, we see the colder air spilling in back behind the system, and we convert back over to snow for the remainder of the event as we go through the evening. Tonight into tomorrow, you can see snow is going to be lingering, especially across the mountains here. The border with Tennessee, some of those locations out around the Balsams, the Black Mountains, starting to see a little bit, maybe more snow accumulation during the day on Monday. And it will be a bit breezy as well. So total snow for this event, we're probably going to see a good 6 to 9 inches in places like Cashers, Brevard, Hendersonville. You can see 3 to 6, Marshall, down through the French Broad River Valley, out into parts of the foothills as well. But again, any kind of mixed precipitation that we get would either pack that snow down or lower totals just a bit. And we'll see limited ice impacts across the mountains. This is where it's going to be more significant, though, more minor to moderate impacts across the upstate along the 85 corridor, and again stretching out into the Charlotte area. Also with this system, we're talking about some wind, Ryan.
Yeah, you know, we're going to be talking about some stronger wind gusts, certainly settling back in with this system. And here's kind of a look first at the ice concerns. We're going to be looking at potentially upwards of 1/10 of an inch of ice or more for parts of the mountains. But you'll notice those numbers are a lot greater into the upstate. Now, this is a model, and I do likely think some of these numbers are overdone. But the bottom line is travel impacts with ice are going to be greatest across the upstate. That's where we have an ice storm warning. Just to kind of rehash what we're looking at here in the mountains, a winter storm warning that's in place through 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but if you are still having to go to work tomorrow, heads up on that. And if you can avoid being on the roads even through tomorrow morning, that's probably our best bet. Here's a look at some of those early snowfall totals across the area. Candler, our big winner for right now, at already 4 inches of snow, 3 inches of snow there into the upstate. Here's what we're looking at for those wind gusts picking up really this afternoon. That's going to add to our travel concerns. Whiteout conditions likely on the roads all the way into tomorrow morning. Could have some impact on power and trees. Another summary there for you of the timeline of this system. There's that 7-day forecast. Forgot to move that weather warn day icon, but today and tomorrow, both weather warn days, we are going to start to see temperatures rebounding back above freezing with some melting more likely on Tuesday, but I think black ice will be a concern every morning for the week ahead.
We have teams in the field tracking conditions across western North Carolina. First, let's go to Lauren Brigman in Buncombe County this morning. Lauren, things don't look so good there.
Oh, no, not at all, Jay. That's why I had to pull the scarf up. This wind is whipping at times. It'll really take your breath away, and that's going to make it even more difficult to see if you're out on the roadways right now. We are seeing traffic start to pick up. Some people may just have to go to work in these conditions. We want to give you a look at Interstate 240. We're right here just off of Charlotte Street near Orchard Street, and you can see that the on-ramps to get to I-240 are covered with snow, as well as the interstate, people taking it extra slow. We have seen the trucks out to treat the roads. Oh goodness, this person having a little difficulty navigating. I saw them start to fishtail. We did see someone hit this curb actually just before our live hit. So people are having difficulty out here on the roads, and so just keep that in mind if you do have to get out. Give yourself extra time this morning. Live in Asheville, I'm Lauren Brigman.
Lauren, thank you. Be careful out there. Anjali Patel is in Flat Rock in Henderson County this morning. What are you seeing now?
Good morning, Jay. Well, I've heard you and Megan talking about how you guys are looking at a snow rate of about an inch falling per hour there in Buncombe County and Asheville. Seems like a pretty similar scenario here in the Flat Rock area of Henderson County. I'm seeing probably about 2 to 3 inches of accumulation right now. My photographer says I've probably got about 2 snowballs worth on the back of my head right now. Now taking a look where we are right now, this is off I-26 here on Upward Road in the Flat Rock area. Seeing some cars out here right now, but not too many. That's good. And if you do have to be out here, definitely want to take it slow. And we've definitely seen some snow plows out here as well, trying to keep this main road clear, but really at the rate the snow is falling, as soon as they clear it, there's a fresh layer there just a few minutes afterwards. So of course, Henderson County is under a localized state of emergency in North Carolina as well. So definitely conditions you don't want to be out in if you don't have to be. We'll send it back to you, Jay.
All right, thanks so much. And Rex Hodge is in Haywood County this morning. Rex, how are things looking there?
Well, the snow is sticking everywhere right now. I'm on Russ Avenue here in Waynesville. I'm going to step aside from the shot here a little bit because the plow is going down Russ Avenue right now. And we have been seeing those plows going up and down the main road here quite a few times. They're going to have to do that throughout the day because this snow is coming down heavily right now, and it's going to be going all day long. And it's a little pesky too. You know, the first thing that happened was a little bit of a thin layer of just some rain, sleet, freezing rain, and then the snow is coming down on top of that. So the roads are very, very slick out there. So you've been hearing it from all of us for a while now. If you don't need to be out, don't be out. Fortunately, it's Sunday. So a lot of folks don't need to be out, don't need to work, school is out, and we have tomorrow also as a holiday. So all those things bode well. Just stay put if you can. That's the best advice. Reporting live from Waynesville, Rex Hodge, News 13.
That is the best advice, Rex. Thank you. Still ahead, some of the first snowflakes caught on camera by our viewers.
Right. Got rights.
With wetter weather comes plenty of great photo opportunities. Melissa Seitz caught some of the first snow flurries in North Asheville last night.
Our snow coverage continues next. Coming up, a live look at conditions in Henderson County.
Now, from Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 this morning.
Almost 6:32 right now. We are starting off with a live look in Asheville this morning, where snow has been falling now for hours. What we are seeing this morning is only the start. Our Skywatch weather team is standing by in the Weather Center with a closer look at your forecast. Megan and Ryan, I dare ask, how's the rest of the day looking?
That's a good question there.
It is a good question.
Yeah.
We're going to add some new things into the mix. We're going to add a little bit of freezing rain, potentially. We're going to add some wind as well.
Yeah, a lot going on today. And of course, we've been talking about this system working in for several days. And as you're looking outside your window again this morning, the main idea, it's snowing across most of the area.
It is snowing. It's a great day to just pack it in at home today because travel is already dangerous. We have snow-covered roads out there. We've been talking about it. Of course, our wonderful reporters out in the field showing us it's just slick. And if you don't have to go anywhere, it's best to stay snuggled in at home. Temperatures are below freezing in most locations. It's 27 right now in Asheville. However, when you look out to the west, Andrews, Hayesville, you can see some warmer temperatures there creeping in, upper 30s. So that's more of a cold rain. Hayesville, 37 degrees. And that's what we're going to see as the system moves across the area. It's going to pull in some warmer air, and we're going to see some of our snow mixing with a little bit of freezing rain. So that gives us the potential to see snow fall and then a little bit of ice on top of that. So yucky travel for sure. And of course, a little bit of ice on top of snow would pack it down. These would be total snowfall expectations through the entire event, which should be wrapping up as we get into tomorrow, Ryan.
Yeah, you know, incredible pictures out there already this morning. I know my drive in, the road's not good, and so things are only going to be going downhill from here. That's the look from our Hunter Subaru Skycam network, taking a look over downtown Hendersonville. Now, the impacts, again, over the next several hours, we're going to see things really ramping up. We have a pretty big surge of moisture headed in our direction, so a heavy wet snow mixing in with maybe a bit of a freezing rain scenario, even some sleet in the mix through about midday today. This afternoon, that transitions back into a snow. Whatever's left over, we're looking at cold flurries into the evening time. Regardless, travel not good. Snow here in the mountains, ice. Greatest concern for that is in the upstate. Of course, we'll have the latest totals and expectations coming up.
We have teams in the field tracking conditions across western North Carolina. First, let's go to Lauren Brigman in Buncombe County. What's happening there?
Good morning. The snow is still coming down here along Charlotte Street. We're near downtown Asheville, and we're seeing the city of Asheville crews working hard. They have been plowing this road here. We've seen them pass through several times, but we're still seeing those drivers slipping and sliding as they're trying to get on Interstate 240. Some of these on-ramps are definitely slick, and the side roads, of course, the crews have not been able to touch yet, and so those can be very dicey. And the snow is really starting to pile up here. It is beautiful just to take this in from the comfort of your home, but of course we are seeing some people have to be out. Maybe they have to go to work this morning, but we're seeing them taking it extra slow and using extra caution. So that's the word of advice this morning. We'll keep you posted on the conditions here in Asheville. For now, I'm Lauren Brigman.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much. Let's head south to Henderson County, where News 13's Anjali Patel is this morning off I-26 in Flat Rock. And Anjali, you've seen some of the highest totals so far.
Yeah, Jay, certainly. We're seeing some really rapid accumulation here. And to kind of give you an idea of that, I actually threw my ruler around here. So we're going to see, that was about 30 minutes ago. Let's see where that ruler is now. All the way under probably about 1.5 inches of snow there. And also come take a look at this. This is how much snow they have shoveled out of the parking lot of this gas station just within the last 2.5 hours. That is a lot of snow, and it's still accumulating over in this parking lot. The guy operating that snowplow certainly has his work cut out for him this morning. These are conditions that, of course, you want to stay home. You do not want to be out if you don't have to be. The good thing is we're not seeing many cars out here on I-26 or on Upward Road. We have seen some snowplows, of course, but like I said earlier, as soon as they clear out the road, more snow just falls pretty quickly thereafter. We'll send it back to you for now, Jay.
All right, thanks so much. Rex Hodge is in Haywood County this morning. Rex, how are things looking where you are?
Snowy. Definitely feels like winter right now, finally. It's coming down very rapidly right now. Started very early this morning, of course. The snow is accumulating here on the roads here in Haywood County. I'm along Russ Avenue right now in Waynesville. We are seeing plows going up and down the road every few minutes to keep up with the pace of the snow that's happening right now. So it's also the type of heavy snow collecting, and so of course we've been talking about this is a situation where there's a danger of some branches falling, some power lines going down, so we'll keep an eye on that for you as well. You've heard the basic word out there, if you don't need to be out, don't be out. Some people have to. They have to get to work, of course, so there's one or two things open around here this morning. One institution, if you will, seems always to be open.
A lot of construction workers, people from all the jobs and stuff that will work. It'd be just so much easier if people would just work, but we do what we can do.
We do what we can do. The Waffle House, they are open this morning, right off here to my right, and a couple people are in there getting a nice warm meal. Folks who have to be out, crews, DOT crews, construction crews, people on standby to take care of those down power lines that might happen later today. Keeping an eye on that for you as well. So in the meantime, we're just here, moment by moment, watching the snow get deeper and deeper. Back to you.
And Rex, let me ask you, I'm just judging by the monitors I'm seeing, but the snow looks a little different where you are. The flakes are bigger. Talk about the texture.
Well, we're hovering around that freezing mark, if you will. So I've seen the flakes a little bigger earlier this morning. Now they're getting a little smaller, but it is coming down. This is the type of snow that's going to start to accumulate quickly. A little earlier, may have been around the 32 mark. The flakes were bigger and not sticking as much, but feels like the temperatures dropped a little bit and the flakes are getting a little smaller, but the pace is picking up. This is where it's really going to start accumulating on top of that initial layer. So that's what we're seeing here in Waynesville. So buckle up, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Go get warm in that Waffle House. Let's get a look now at road conditions on I-26 in Asheville from our Hunter Subaru Skycam network. Things are looking not good here at exit 37. There is significant snowfall out there. That's here near our station, and so far, just on the ruler that I have, I've recorded 2.5 inches. A look at traffic maps in Buncombe County right now. Significant slowing I-26, especially westbound into Asheville. The Beltway I-240 seeing some slowing as well. I-40 now eastbound coming from Haywood County into Asheville, merging onto 26 East, seeing some slowing as well. Things on 40 East looking a little better towards Swannanoa. We'll be watching this winter storm and its impacts today and tomorrow. We have live updates on air and on Facebook at News 13. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at WLOS_13. As always, we have the latest news, weather, and closings at WLOS.com. And at 6:40, before we head to the break, this is a live look in Waynesville where you can see that snow accumulating.